Hey guys, welcome back to TitanCraft. So I've spent some time mining off camera. I gathered a bunch of different resources, and also I got an elytra, and someone gave me some rockets, which is really cool. Let's take a moment, and of course it's raining. Uh-huh. I might be lost already. Oh yeah, here's the path. Never mind. Oh, the village is looking really cool. Yeah, this will be a lot of fun. I'll just use these sparingly for now. Someone's restocked rockets. And I need to go out to the end, so why don't I go grab some? I had my first live stream. I've been wanting to do a live stream once a week. At the moment, it's just about figuring out how to fit a live stream in my schedule. I think if I do a live stream on Wednesday or Thursday for an hour or two, that would really help with my confidence and being able to speak on camera for periods of time. I did change up my stock because I now have a moss farm, and I'm mostly just selling moss and azalea right now. And to be honest, I'm really not expecting to sell much right now, but as the season goes on, I'm gonna want a shop space to be able to sell stuff. So setting something down now with something that I can restock would really help. Alright, I'm wondering... Okay, so I said I'd come here for rockets. I'm wondering if this shop has rockets. Oh, this is for a brewing... I love this! This is great! Congratulations, you have been accepted at Mob and Go Medical School. Here we provide the means for conversion therapy, so you may get your zombie doctor advancement. Here you will find medical bags full of goodies to buy and bring home, and provide an in-hospital chemistry set for brewing potions of weakness for conversion therapy, or other potions that you have ingredients for. Please feel free to use the med student chemistry supplies when we have them available. The cost per 4 uses, 12 bottles, is 1 diamond. Donations are appreciated but not required to the medicine cabinet, or you may bring your own supplies. The recipe for the medicine required for conversion therapy is as follows. 1 fermented spider eye to make the potion of weakness, then 1 gunpowder to turn it into a splash potion. Congratulations, you have graduated from Mob and Go Medical School. Any questions, please feel free to jot them on the next page. That's wonderful. Alright, so looks like there's some rockets here. 1 diamond as stacked. And let's put them in the red box for now. Hopefully that's enough. Okay, I've got everything I need. It's late, but I need to tear down some of this to be able to do the thing for tomorrow. And there are shulkers here, so I'm just gonna set up everything I need. Not risking that or that. Let's do this. There we go. Okay. This is my life now. So obviously it takes me a hot second to finish clearing out all these shulkers, so let's just skip to tearing down the end city, shall we? Hello, neighbor.
How are you? Man, I am. Did I say I'm excited for this?
Yeah, you did.
Because I'm excited. It's like the only thing I said last episode. Yeah, I'm excited. Yeah, I'm super excited.
Yes, we're gonna be super excited together.
So what are we gonna do today? What do you think?
I am thinking, let's finish the stronghold.
Let's finish it. Yeah, because this is
Yes.
this has been one of those projects. I don't know about you, but it feels like it's been going on for way too long. You know,
Yeah.
way too long. So yeah, let's finish this thing. And of course, restarting in 30 seconds. Oh man.
Okay. Flee!
Okay, we'll be right back.
Alright, so the trick with this is that I want it to look like it's smaller and further off in the distance than it actually is. So I'm playing around with walls and glass panes to see if I can create that illusion. It's better. Maybe if I put a block on the back end rather than a paint. Or not a paint, a wall. Wall. Or no. Block. Alright, so I've been sitting here for a long time trying to figure out how to make this 3 hours of both OBS gameplay footage and replay mod footage compelling, where I really had forgotten that I was recording. I'm just trying to go over what my thought process is when it comes to this build, and it's just not coming out in the footage that I have. So I'm realizing now that what I really need to do is just show you a different way. Here we are currently in replay mod. You can see that we're looking at the timeline here, but and the reason why I'm using replay mod is because we're not allowed to use camera accounts in game. So I wanted to show you guys some stuff here that I wouldn't be able to show you in game, especially since at the time of this recording the build is already done. In the end, I want it to look like this. But as you can see, the end city itself is way smaller than what I have room for blocks, or way more in the distance than what I have room for. So I gotta use a little bit of magic to be able to make it look smaller. So here's what the main floor of the structure looks like. But if you can take a look, I really stretched the angle and what kinds of blocks I'm using to be able to get the right perspective at the angle at which you enter the room. The illusion kind of falls apart if you moved at a certain angle, but the plan is to cover it up with tinted glass and some other effects. Some of the interesting pieces here are, I added an extra block in here between the end stone bricks and the last pillar here, as well as over here I embedded the last pillar into the wall. I spent a lot of time just place a block, check, see how it looks, place a block, check, see how it looks, just to make sure that I'm keeping with the right perspective as I'm building. And to be honest, I really wasn't happy with this back pillar for a long time until I started putting in some of the tinted glass, and I played around with some purple glass as well, and that really helped make it pop, or like make the spot that I was having trouble with sort of fade off into the distance so that you couldn't see it very well. The whole thing really started coming together once I started placing in the front blocks here, because those blocks really helped sell the idea that we were looking at the whole structure as it usually stands in the end, and make it sort of like bigger but more distant than it actually is. And actually, like the top blocks here I changed out to slabs later, just because I wasn't really happy with the way that, with how big the stairs looked in comparison to all of the other pieces. Lastly, I added a layer of purple glass at the back and a single end rod so that when you come through here, it at least is highlighted so that you don't miss it. One of the problems that I was having was that it was so dark that if anybody was just running through here, they wouldn't actually notice it. So giving a little bit of light in the back helped give it a bit of a focal point. So it kind of gives it that sort of like late night in the city kind of vibe. And then lastly, I added a handful of blocks, stone blocks in the front to make it look like the stronghold was falling into the void. And keeping in mind where the focal point was and where the entrance point is, so that when you're walking into this room, this is what you see. And here's the finished product. I really do love how the purple glass really makes it look like the end city is fading off into the distance, and it looks like there's more end city there than there actually is. With how difficult it was to get the perspective correct, and with how difficult it was and how long it took to get all of the tinted glass in here and to make it look like the way I wanted it to, I'm just really overall pleased with the end result of this build. But that is going to be it for today. If you have any suggestions for me, please leave them in the comments below. And if you enjoyed the video, please give it a like and subscribe for more. Have a good one, everybody. Bye!